Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is splendid. So, it's a nice early start for me. It's 5:45 AM. I don't know who's in here. I don't know how many people we've got. But yeah, a couple votes on the poll at the moment. 9 votes. 89% say that PNG is going to win. If you've not voted on the poll, let me know who you think is going to win. If you've got a score line, let me know. I predicted 46-10 to PNG. And Robert Darby as anytime try scorer. I can't show the actual game, mate, due to copyright reasons, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I can't. So, this is all you've got. Just watch Cook Islands dominate Tonga. Fair enough, fair enough. The women's team looks pretty good for the Cookies. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, well, PNG, finally. You know, we've seen a squad. We've seen who's available. It's a pretty strong-looking squad, to be fair. Maria, Robert Darby. I think, is it Kyle or Zach? I can't quite remember which one it is. Zach. McDonald, Johnstone, Voro, Lamb, Capinius, Pape, DeBellin, Martin, Putt, Horn, Glade, Alec Weinke, Bai, Namo, and then Matthias, 18 man. When does the game start? It starts in about 14 minutes, Danny. About 14 minutes. So a couple last minute changes to the Cookies as well. Ioka was on the wing. Wait, his name's in there twice. Oh, well done me. Hang on a minute. It's Patoko on the wing. Okay. I see. There we go. I'll make that change. Look at me go. And a reminder for those later, if anyone's interested in the Ashes, I will be streaming Game 1 later. Feel free to stop by. 15 votes, 87% say PNG is going to win. Again, I did back them to win. It's a strong-looking side. I really like the back line of Darby, Labour, McDonald and Johnston. It's really experienced, really solid, good quality in there. McDonald played fullback last year. A lot of people might remember. I think he looked pretty good, but I'm glad we get to see a bit more Maria. He was quite exciting with ball in hand. And with McDonald in the back line, more comfortable at centre. I think it kind of works out for everyone. McDonald strengthens up the back line. Having him over, say, Roderick Ty, who's, I think, still injured at the moment. And then there's Robert Matthias, who is the other centre, typically, I think. But he strengthens up the back line, and we get to see more Maria, which is good. Lamb at 7 is going to be huge. I don't know much about Voro, but I'm excited to learn. But I know he's in good hands with Lachlan Lamb. Capinius, I know, is a solid ball runner, so is DeBellin. Ipape at 9's had a great year with Lee. Horn has just joined Lee, actually, and he's played that 9/13 role at Castleford this year. So there's a really solid lineup for PNG here, and still players moving around constantly for the Cookies. If they had Niokore, if they had Moale, then I could be a little bit more confident in their ability to compete through the middle, but they don't, so I'm not. It's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate, but you never know. Maybe they'll come up with something. Maybe they've learned a little bit more from last week. We'll see what they can produce. But happy to finally see a bit of PNG. Looking forward to that. So yeah, 46-10 was my score prediction. If you guys have got one, let me know your thoughts. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Or whatever you fancy. But yeah, the Ashes later on, that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit nervous, actually. It's a long time to go, but I'm a bit nervous. I just hope it goes well. Hope we show up. We might not win, but if we can turn up for the occasion, that'll be decent. Okay, I'll do a run through the team list now, even though they're up on screen. I'll do one now and then one before we start. So, in the backs for PNG, they have Maria, Darby, Labour, McDonald, Johnston, Voro and Lamb. The forwards include Copinius, Ipape, De Belin, Martin, Putt and Horn. The bench is Glare, Alec Weinke, Bai and Namo. And then Matthias is 18th man. On the side of the Cookies, in the backs they have Ioka, Ulberg, Iro, Rennie, Potoko, Cowley and Masters. The forwards include Makatoa and Gatakara, Petson Rabati, Piacora, Porter and Teague. The bench is Tamarua, Dakin, Wigmore and Makareri. Stoltman is the 18th man. You're saying that PNG Kumuls will win? I agree. I do think PNG's got this one in the bag. The only ways that I kind of see the Cookies overturning PNG here, there's a few reasons. One, this will be PNG's first game together, so there could be a little bit of rust. Two, Cookies have now played a game together, so they understand parts of their game that need to be cleaned up, and there's less to... The negative is there's less to look at for PNG as areas or weaknesses to attack. In terms of player versus player, PNG is stronger all throughout, so it's hard to identify a weakness. Maybe Maria because of experience compared to, say, Derby and Johnston, so under the high ball could be tricky, but I don't really doubt him anyway. I think he should be fine. Maybe there's more size off the bench. I can't really think of the size of Bai compared to, say, Dakin, Wigmore and Makareri. I know Alec Weinke's big. I know Namo's a fairly big guy. Namo was great last year, actually. I just remembered. Namo was fantastic last year. Got himself a couple tries. I think he got 3 tries, actually, in the Pacific Championships in 24. So we'll see how he gets on. Best of luck to him. He was in my... I'm trying to think if he was in my team of the year, because I did an international review, and I'll possibly do another one again this year. But he was definitely one of the top 3 props, I think, internationally. Maybe. Okay, we've got 8 minutes to go. Both teams are out at the moment. We'll get the war cry from the Cookies in a few minutes' time, and then we'll get cracking with the game. Let's get a trumpet. Whee. Got the anthems coming up now. PNG kit looks decent. Looks alright. I did like their World Cup kit though. That looked pretty good. Pretty good. Right, national anthems are underway. So, couple notes. So yeah, I don't really know about Voro, Glare. I know a little bit about Morea. So hopefully he looks good. The backline with Derby, Labour, McDonald and Johnston looks pretty strong. Iro, I think, is the only one in that backline that could compete to like win defensively or offensively. I know Ulberg had some great carries out the backfield, so we'll see what he can do. I think some of the high-level games that, say, Lam, Ipape, Martin, Horn, that they've played this year in Super League, I think they'll be well-equipped. Same with McDonald. I mean, he's not played as much as the year before because of all the stuff with Salford, but still plenty of experience. Strong bench, Alec Weinke, Namo, Bai, I think they'll be solid. Glare, I need to learn more about, so we'll see what he's like off the bench. The Cookies, I'm just not sure if they're going to have a kicking game. That's my concern. I know Cowley's going to take control of that, but it's just... how effective is it going to be? I've got the PNG national anthem and then a few minutes to go. Let's have a look at the poll. 37 votes, 84% say that PNG is going to win. Again, I agree with that personally. And my exact score prediction was 46-10. Robert Derby, anytime try scorer. I had the exact margin for Fiji versus Cookies last week. I had the exact margin. I think. Did I? No, I don't know if I had the exact margin. I had 13 plus correct, but I don't know if I had the exact margin. I had the exact margin for New Zealand versus Samoa. I was 2 points off either way. So close. Yet so far. Alrighty then. If Pape could dominate today, honestly. I think if Pape could have a field day, so could Lamb. There's a Lee Leopard spine that could be flourishing today. Go on, Lockie, lad. I'm a big fan of Lachlan Lamb. I'd love him at Warrington. It's not going to happen, but maybe one day. Okay, anthems are done. Got the war cry for the cookies, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, if you guys have an exact score prediction, if you know who you're backing for this one, let me know in the chat. Who have you got winning this? Any try scorers that you're predicting? Let me know your thoughts. Here we go. Go on, cookies. Loud and proud, boys. Go on. I can't wait for the Sivatau and the Sippy Tau tomorrow. That's going to be so good. I cannot wait for that. Well, this is new for cookies. I've not really seen this kind of intro before. Well, there we go. The boys are active now. Kato at the front. Go on, lad. Is that Teague leaning that? I'm not too sure if that's Teague or not. Might be. No, I think it's ready, actually. Well done, me. Similar hairstyles. Go on, boys. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, so crack on with the game. Here we go. Kumuls 20 plus. Alright, I can get on board with that. I had them to win by 36, so... We'll have to see, though. They've got to execute. I think last year they probably could have been a little bit stronger in this game, this matchup. I think they were still relatively comfortable, but they could have been a lot cleaner. I think defensively, PNG needed to be slightly improved. But we'll see this time. So, one final run-through of the team list. In the backs for PNG, they have Morea, Darby, Labour, McDonald, Johnston, Voro, and Lamb. The forwards include Capinius, Ipape, DeBellin, Martin, Putt, and Horn. The bench is Glade, Alec Weinke, Bai, and Narmo, and then the 18th man is Matthias. On the side of the cookies, in the backs they have Ioka, Ulberg, Iro, Rennie, Putoko, Cowley, and Masters. The forwards include Makatoa and Gatakara, Petson Rabati, Piacora, Porter, and Teague. The bench is Tamarua, Dakin, Wigmore, and Makareri. 18th man is Stoltman. Okay. Right then, I'm thinking Maria ball in hand is going to look exciting. The backline's probably going to be comfortable for PNG. I think Lamb's going to run the show. I'll learn about Voro as we go. I think Ipape could be dominant at 9, honestly. I think switching with Horn as well, they'll look really comfortable. And I think they've got a big enough pack to compete and punch some holes through the middle. So it's going to take a lot from the cookies to elevate. Like, they need to be really clean, really professional. getting to the end of the sets, finding the corners, strong defence and discipline off the back of it. That's what they need. Just the basics. When you're an underdog, you've got to get the basics right. Okay, any second now. We're getting underway. Any second. I do like PNG. I would kind of like them to win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Papua New Guinea versus Cook Islands. And we are underway. Here we go, folks. PNG kick to the cookies. It is collected. And the first carry takes them over the 10. 3 defenders pushing them back a metre or 2. Go on, Kumuls. Aitu with the next carry making about 4 or 5 metres through centre field for the Cook Islands. And Gatakara waits at 9. Shifting the ball down the right edge now. I like this early spread from the cookies. I like this. Offload for Ulberg. Already a bit of a break. Is he in touch? Nearly loses the ball. PNG come up with possession. I really like the intent from the cookies. They've just got to make sure they complete sets. They've already turned the ball over to PNG. So that's the risk that you take. But I like the intent. I really like that. So PNG, first possession. Only 30 metres out. There's 45 seconds gone. Ipape. Right to Horn, switches back to Kapinius, just about keeps a hold of it, bobbles it slightly. Up towards the 20, second tackle, Ipape goes right to Lam. Out the back to Maria, pops a ball across, good hands already, near the right touchline. Johnston has to cut back in slightly, pumping his legs. 5 metres out, Kumuls could be in on this first set, to be honest, could be in. I know Bula scored very quickly for Fiji, took him about 2 minutes, I think. So with Horn, just takes the carry up towards the 10. Just over a minute gone. 2 tackles to go for PNG. Pape left to DeBellin, then to Lam. 41 assists in Super League this year. Could it be another? Well, not in Super League. Labour dragged towards the touchline. Good defence from the cookies. They get him into touch. That's really good defence. You make the mistake, but at least you back yourselves up. You nearly concede a try. Labour almost goes in, but that's a great scramble from, I think that's Yoka playing at fullback at the moment. Getting across. Good work from Cook Islands. Really good work. You make the mistake, but you back yourselves up defensively. Good stuff. 2 minutes gone. Cookies in possession on their own 10. They make about a metre there. First carry from, I think that was Putoko, I think. Next carry takes them just short of the 20 in centre field, and Gatakara waits at dummy half. Second tackle played by Aitu. Ulberg had some great carries out the backfield last week. Makes about a metre or 2 there on his carry. Brought down by Martin. DeBellin there to help out. Next carry from Makatoa. Down the right edge of the field for the Cook Islands, up towards their own 30. With 2 tackles to go in this set. They go down the short side right. I like this. Masters, good hands here with Rennie. Trying to get the ball off. He doesn't. He is brought down. Last tackle, just short of halfway. They come back towards the middle. And a kick from Cowley on the 40. Plenty of height on this one. Collected by Maria. And with the return, looks really exciting. Short's been pulled down. He stopped on the 30. And it's going to be a penalty for PNG. Holding down, possibly? Holding down too long? Maybe. I didn't quite hear the call. But it's a penalty for the Kumuls. Tackle after the held call. Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, this is Jason Dimitri's first... Is it his first proper... Well, he had the PM's 13, actually. And a lost ball from DeBellin. Oh dear, oh dear. Not the cleanest start from either side. 1 mistake each. DeBellin, you'd expect him to be a little bit more clean in possession here, but a mistake inside the midfield. They'll turn over possession for the Cook Islands. So if they want to be a bit more expansive, they can be. So it's a scrum for the Cook Islands, about 5 metres inside PNG's territory. Shifting the ball left, bit of space to work with down the left-hand side. They take it over the 40 with Ioka. He plays this on the left edge of the field. 4 minutes gone, and Gatakara on his right. That's a decent carry up towards the 30. That's from Porter. Well, that's Piacora, sorry. Next carry just short of the 20, about to enter the red zone. PNG with their backs against the wall now. We'll see what the Cookies can do as they shift it right. Masters with a switch back to Porter. Great carry, 5 metres out. Over on the right edge of the field, and Gatakara goes left to Makatoa. Had an option on his left, looking for an offload here. 6 again for the Cook Islands. Could be early points for the Cookies. Nearly 5 minutes gone, just right at the post. And Gatakara goes left. It'll be Petson Rabati, straightens up for a carry. Was 13 last week, is wearing 13, but is playing in the front row. And Gatakara fakes right, goes left, dives in. First points of the day for the Cook Islands. Who would have thunk it? Well, there we go. That's likely going to be 6-0 for the Cook Islands in a second. Who would have thought that? Made the mistake early on, backed themselves defensively. DeBellin with a mistake off the back of a penalty. Turning over the ball to the Cook Islands. First proper attacking set. They come up with points. Fair play to Cook Islands. Look at them go. That's alright. There we go. So it's currently 4-0, but the conversion is right in front of the post, so should be fine. That's a good start. And this is why the basics are so important. You can't just turn the ball over inside the midfield. You can't just be doing that. But yeah, mistake there from DeBellin. Forgot to end the poll as well. There we go. 70 votes. And 89% said that PNG would win. Still plenty of time to go, so they might do. But we shall see. Six minutes gone in this game so far. Cookies do need to win this one if they want to play that final game against Fiji in 2 weeks' time. There's some Ioka. I think it's Ioka. For the conversion. 4 out of 4 so far in the campaign. And the kick in front of the posts is good. Is because there was a penalty for PNG Justin and DeBellin knocked on inside midfield, and then they had a couple of good carries. Had to play the ball right in front of the post, and Gatakara faked right, dove in left in front of the post. It was well worked. It was well worked. So we're about to get back underway. Yeah, plenty of time. It's only 6.5 minutes gone. There's plenty of time. No need to worry. So we are back underway. Labour with the kickoff near the touchline. Collected by Piacora. Takes it over the 20. Close to the 30. So not a bad place to start a set for the Cook Islands. Iro in possession. Comes back towards the middle. Takes it over the 30. Dragged back by 3 defenders. Good defence there. Ipape, Horn, and I think that was Capinius, maybe? It was, yes. Great defence there. From 2 of the Lee boys. Horn, a new Lee Leopards player. 7 minutes gone. Just right to centre field with the Cook Islands in possession. Now shifting it left. Masters wanted to go out the back, but McDonald jams in. 2 tackles to go, just short of halfway. Few PNG players offside there, but it's not been called. Last tackle, just inside PNG territory, up towards their 40 actually. Left to Cowley. From the left foot, kicks high towards the post. Collected on the 10, cleanly by Maria. Tries to cut round towards the right-hand side, but he's wrapped up by Iro. Lamb pops the ball to Johnston. Up towards the 20. So a bit of ground for PNG to make up. We'll see how far up the field they can get. If they can finish the set cleanly, that would help. Robert Darby with the latest carry, but the whistle's been blown, and it's another penalty for PNG. Not sure what happened there. Not too sure. I must have missed something. Looked okay to me unless it was a high shot. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, the ball was stripped out. Well done me. The ball was stripped out. So a kick into touch and a tap on halfway from Nenny McDonald. Gives it to Lamb. So then with Capinius, straightens up, takes a first carry. PNG back inside Cook Islands territory. Can they equalise soon? We will see. DeBellin in possession. Left to Horn. Straightens up. 8.5 minutes gone. Ipape at dummy half goes right to DeBellin. Out the back to Lamb. Pops it up to Martin. Trying to spin. Could do with an offload. Good meters anyway, up towards the 20, inside the red zone with 3 tackles to go. PNG in great territory. Ipape right at the post goes left to DeBellin. Out the back to Voro. Lamb tips the ball onto Labour. Stops on the 20, plays it over on the left edge of the field. Ipape, now with Voro. Switches back to Horn. Pumping his legs, could carry up towards the 10. 9 minutes gone, last play here for PNG. Ipape, short side left to Lamb. Across to McDonald, needs an offload, tries to get one. In the hands of Robert Darby. And it's been called a knock-on. Offloaded it into a Cookies player. So well done, Cook Islands. PNG trying to play with a bit of pace. Lamb for Lee does like to go down the short side. So, didn't surprise me too much, but not too clean there from PNG on the last tackle. Not a bad place to turn the ball over, though. It's not too bad. Defensively, Ipape getting stuck in today. Ulberg plays it on the 10. Next carry from Rennie. Still going, pumping his legs. Makes about 8 metres there. Maybe 9 on that carry. That's good stuff. Second tackle. Now with Iro stopped on the 20. 10 minutes gone in this game. 30 minutes to go in the first half. Third tackle. Next carry from Petson Rabati. Down the left edge. Ipape with some strong defensive work here. Now through centre field. Cookie shifting it right. Masters across to Rennie. Up towards the 40. Good meters on that play there from the Cook Islands. But it's now the fourth. Or it's the last tackle, sorry. On the 40, Cowley. Kicks towards centre field. Straight into the hands of Alex Johnston. Plenty of tries in the NRL. Any tries in this campaign? We'll see. Hands the ball to Maria. They've lost possession. Masters look for an offload. Gets one to Makatoa. He's still going. He's eventually stopped. Mistakes here from PNG. They turn the ball over 15 metres out. 6 again for the Cookies. 11 minutes gone. Shifting it left. Now with Piacora. Strong hit from Ipape. Again. Loves to get stuck in, doesn't he? Shifting it right. Masters. Pop the ball up. Porter nearly through. Good defensive stop there. I don't know who got first contact on him, but that's a huge tackle. Trying to dive in. Think he might be held up this time. Is that Ioka trying to have a go? Yes, it is. He is going to be held up. The Cookies piling on the pressure at the moment. A mistake there from Johnston. Trying to offload the ball to Maria. Ends up in the hands of the Cook Islands. And they are currently 10 metres out. Masters. Now with Teague. Hands the ball off to Petson Rabati. Plays it on the 10 in centre field. And Gatakara goes right. Teague cuts back towards the left. Slipping over. Doesn't know where to go. The ball comes out. It is collected by Maria. Look for a room to run. Decent return there. Some mistake from the Cookies. They could have piled on a bit more pressure. Teague never looked comfortable in possession at any point during that play, to be honest. 12 minutes gone. Or almost 12 minutes gone. Lamb waits at dummy half on the 30. Hands it off to Zach Labour on his left. It's about 6 metres there. Plays it for Darby. Over the 40. And a possible break here. Ease through. One to beat. Robert Darby gets round one. Chase there from Iro. Ulberg as well. Robert Darby with the response between the sticks. I think a lot of Cookies players were offside there, so they were told to leave it. And then there was an easy break for Robert Darby. I think that's what happened, because nobody made an effort to go for him. Iro maybe obstructed slightly by the referee. Ulberg with a decent chase, but yeah, I think Robert Darby was pretty much clean through there. Nobody stopping him. And that's a response from the Kumuls finally. This will be 6-all in a second. There we go. That's a great run. Great run. Nearly had some support from Labour. Possibly would have been there eventually if he was tackled by the fullback, Ioka. Great burst of pace. Good step inside. Getting around Isamaika. Well done, PNG. It's a little moment of brilliance. It is 4 for the Kumuls, but yeah, as I say, conversion rate in front of the posts. Could have been double digits for the Cookies. because he nearly had a great opportunity. It certainly could have been double digits, but PNG, they respond. Good stuff. Hey. Reece Martin to add the extras. And the kick from Martin is good. Martin's PNG's top ever point scorer. Okay, fair enough. Understandable with the amount of conversions. 14 minutes gone. It is now 6-all. Okay, Cookies will get us back underway in a second. Well spotted by Robert Darby. Good work. Getting more game time for the North Queensland Cowboys this year in the NRL. It's a low-driven kick-off from the Cookies, collected by Johnston. Hands it off to Capinius, and he's brought down on his own 10. It's Martin with the next carry. Needs a cough, sorry. Hopefully that actually muted. That would be great if it did. PNG up towards the 30. Ipape at 9. Left to centre field, goes right to Horn. Switches back to Capinius up towards the 40. Still pumping his legs. Good carries. Fourth tackle, Ipape. Scooting. Great carry over the halfway line. Voro at 9 on the last tackle. 14.5 gone. Short side left to Lamb. Chips the ball over the top. Bit of an awkward kick there. Bounces for Ulberg. He's under pressure just short the 20. He is wrapped up by Putt and Labour. 15 out from his own try line. It is Ioka with the next carry. I think it's Ioka. It is. Up towards the 20. Shifting the ball back towards the middle. Protoko with the next. Only making a couple metres. 15 minutes gone in this game so far. It is 6-all. And gets Kara. First try scorer of the day. It's now in the hands of Iro. Scored a decent try last week against Fiji. Up towards the 30. Coming back towards the middle. Now shifting right. Masters. They do like this right hand side. Rennie, good hands with Ulberg. Darby trying to jam in. He gets an offload back to Porter. Porter was nearly in for a try before, if it wasn't for good defensive work from the Kumuls on the edges. Last tackle for the Cook Islands. A few metres short of halfway. They go short side right to Masters. Puts boot to ball. Kicks down the right edge. And collected cleanly by Morea. Takes it over the 20. And he'll play this a few metres short of the 30. Nearly 16 minutes gone. Voro. Now with Johnston. Straightens up, pumping his legs. Good carry from Johnston through the middle, up towards the 40. Ipape. On his right to Morea. Taking a carry on the second. Coming up towards the halfway line. McDonald takes it inside Cook Islands territory. He's still going as well. How's he still going? And he gets an offload for Ipape. Straightens up, takes the carry. Needs an offload, gets one to Horn. Trying to get around Ioka. The Lee boys linking up. Almost in though. Almost in. 10 metres out. Ipape kicks the ball through. Look at him go. Ipape's having a great day so far. Capinius grounds the ball. Ipape. Not afraid to lay that shoulder in defensively. Nice little break there on the last tackle. Or the previous tackle. Great little kick through. Adding more to his toolkit. Look at him go. Edwin Ipape. What a guy. Try right between the sticks. This will be 12-6 in a moment for the Kumuls. I think the word to describe Ipape right now is he's got a bit of a swagger. Yeah, he's just as cool as you like. He's got a swagger to him. He looks calm. He looks comfortable. Maybe let's look at that grounding again. It was a little bit dodgy, but I think it was okay. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed yet or not. Let's have a look at the grounding again. So it's Capinius that goes in. Is it grounded cleanly enough? Oh, if they slow that down, there might be a frame where there's separation. Oh no, this might be taken off. I think that's a knock-on. I think that's a knock-on. Yeah. So close. Okay, there we go. Back to 6-all. Boo. It's the right call. It's the right call. Okay, 18 minutes gone. Okay, penalty for the Cookies as well. So they'll get to kick into the touch from their own 40. Edwin Apape giving away the penalty. Nearly getting an assist and then gives away a penalty. Dangerous tackle. So there'll be a kick into touch from Cowley. Finds touch and they'll start a fresh set 35 metres out from PNG's try line. So can they be the first side to find double digits? Rennie will tap, come back toward the middle to Ioka. What a strong hit from Jack de Bellin. Is that Dakin? Wigmore, possibly? Oof, another big hit from Ipape. He's getting stuck in today. Shifting it down the right-hand side now. The Cookies, a switch back there to Rennie. He's got a break here, one to beat. Rennie. Look at him go. Ruben Rennie, what a try. Burst through the line, one to beat. Gets past him, couple defenders on him. I was a bit flummoxed by that. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Ruben Rennie just decimating the defence. Fair enough, lad. It's going to be 10-6 for the Cook Islands. I did have some issues with PNG's defence last year. It was a little bit too open, a little too easy to break through, and unfortunately, that was probably a bit too easy as well. It's a strong run from Rennie, though. Through Putt and somebody else. Horn pushes Horn onto his backside. Maria to beat. Voro gets a hand on him. Or gets over the top of him. But too much momentum. Too close to the try line. Great try. Great try. Kamani, welcome. Howdy. So yeah, 10-6 with a kick to come for the Cook Islands. Really nicely done. We're done with the first quarter of the game as well. First 20 minutes done. Ioka with the conversion. We'll see if we can make it 12 in a second. Converted from in front of the posts earlier. This one definitely tougher. Slightly awkward, but should be fine. The kick is good. There we go. It is 12-6 for the Cook Islands. Still got just less than an hour to go in this game. 6-point advantage for the Cook Islands. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. The Cook Islands making it happen at the moment. If PNG can be a little bit cleaner for penalties, that would help. Not turn over the ball. It's an awkward kick-off there from Labour. Doesn't make the 10, and it's a penalty again. Basics, PNG. Basics. Okay. 19 minutes to go in the first half. 6-point advantage for the Cook Islands. Another penalty for the Cookies. Kick from halfway from Cowley. Kicks to touch. And again, they'll start a fresh set about 40 metres out. PNG. Basics, boys. Basics. You got to be cleaner. Cook Islands might be easy enough to restrict inside their own territory, but inside the red zone, the Cook Islands look pretty exciting with ball in hand, so they've got to be careful here. Just over 30 metres out, and Gatakara goes left to Teague. Next carry takes him just over the 30. 18.5 minutes to go, about 25 metres out. Teague takes a carry through centre field, finds a break. Too easy again, over the 10. 6 metres out for the Cook Islands between the posts. Third tackle. And Gatakara goes right. Porter straight into Voro. Good defensive stop there from Voro. 2 tackles to go. PNG look quite vulnerable defensively here. Next carry from Tamarua. Stopped just short of the line, right at the post. Next carry from Petson Rabati. Loses possession. It is collected right in front of the try line by PNG. That's Capinius with the ball. Plays it for a Pape now with Johnston. And a whistle blown, mate. Penalty again against the Cook Islands. What are they doing? McDonald wanted a quick tap. Both sides need to clean this up here. Especially PNG. I expect better from them, to be honest. But they kick into touch off the back of a penalty. Johnston gives it to McDonald. He taps, and it's now with Lamb. Cooper by. There we go. First carry wearing the cap. Just short of halfway. Ipape. Now with, is that Narmo? I think that's Narmo, I think. Look at him go. DeBellin shifting left now with Lamb. Then to Voro. Possible leverage. Oof, nearly forward. Or possibly forward there to Robert Darby, but he's stopped on the 20. And it's a lost ball from Darby. Just couldn't get the ball down. More mistakes from the Kumuls here. What is going on in this game? What an absolute mess from both sides. Robert Darby couldn't play the ball cleanly enough. Just over 16 minutes to go in the first half. It's going to be a scrum for the Cookies on their own 20. Please, for the love of God, somebody just clean this up. Cooper Wise 18. Okay, damn. So the ball is fed into the scrum, and Gaskara goes right to Ulberg. And he takes it up towards a 30 for the Cook Islands. Ioka right of centre field. Now hands it off to Rennie. Previous try scorer. Up towards the 40. Still only the second tackle as well. In centre field with Teague. Then goes right to Tamarua. 5 out of 11 for completions for PNG. That is not good enough at all. 45% completion rate. Lost ball from the Cook Islands here. Whistle is eventually blown. So see what PNG can do. They'll be in good territory now. Can they clean this up and answer back? This is an issue I had with them last year. Is like defensively a little bit too weak at times. Strong runners, exciting in possession, but could be a lot cleaner. So scrum on a halfway for PNG. Lock and Lamb will feed the ball in. It's out the back of the scrum. And they go left to Labour. Takes the carry down the left edge. Decent carry, about 35 metres out now. Darby waiting at 9. Scoots himself, takes it over the 30. And he stopped just short of the 20. So second tackle coming up. They're about to be inside the red zone. Epape, right to Voro. Switches back to Bai. 15 metres out. Epape looks left, goes right to DeBellin. Then to Lamb, pops it up to Reece Martin. And he strides through. And there's a response from PNG, a lot cleaner. The Super League boys linking up, nicely done. Well done, Lamb. Another assist. How does he do it? Reece Martin. Treble winner. Goes in with a try. There we go, PNG. Whee. And it's close enough to the sticks, he will likely convert his own try. I think the thing is, once PNG actually get into a rhythm, I think they'll be difficult to stop. But with the amount of mistakes that they're making, they're unable to get into a rhythm of any kind right now. I'm one subscriber away from 13,200. Thank you very much for the new subs. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Martin with the try. Great ball from Lock and Lamb. Just a flat pass across. Right, there we go. So it should be 12-all in a second. It is only 10 for PNG right now. They should get the kick. A lot of the points so far come off the back of penalties or errors, so both really need to clean it up. But I think this kind of game definitely suits the Cookies right now. It's a little bit chaotic. The kick is good, and it is 12-all. Great line there from Martin. Good ball from Lamb. Okay. Tries on the 5th, 13th, 20th and 26th minutes so far, and we are back underway. 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Low-driven kickoff. Collected by Lamb, hands it off to Bite. The big lad up towards the 10. Stopped by Teague and Nagatakara, both hookers. Derby with the next carry. Or is that Martin? That was Martin, actually, my bad. Over the 20. Pape. Right to Narmo. Needs to go back a couple of metres. We've got a guide down at the moment. Is that Ngatakara? I think it might be. His down doesn't look comfortable at the moment. Does not look in a good way. Let's have a look. Oof. Yeah, gets his head in an awkward spot there. Hopefully he's okay. Definitely have to go for a HIA most likely. But hopefully he's all good. Whether he'll be done for the day, I'm not too sure. He might be. But yeah, game stops at the moment. Clock stopped with 12 minutes and 4 seconds to go. We're just going to deal with Ngatakara, make sure he's all good. Oof. His day might be done, actually. Yeah, either his shoulder or his elbow is cooked. Really exciting player. First try scorer of the day as well. Looks really lively, so it's unfortunate. I think he's done. So 12 minutes ago in the first half, Ipape back underway now with DeBellin. Almost a high shot there. 2 tackles to go. Ipape left to Bite over the 40 and up towards halfway. Good carry. Ipape on the last tackle. Left to Lamb. Kicks it towards the posts. Awkward bounce here. This could come up nicely for PNG. Voro is nearly through. He's lost it, apparently. According to the referee, that was nearly a walk-in for the PNG Kumuls there. After the awkward bounce. Let's have a look at this again. So Yoka couldn't get to it. Collected by Putt. I think then knocks it on into a teammate. He'll probably lose the ball when he falls down anyway, so yeah. Almost, but they got the Cookies on their own 10, which is about where they would have wanted them anyway. Next carry from Ulberg, right of centre field, up towards the 20. 11 minutes to go in this first half. Teague hands it off on his left, almost trying to get an offload, but there is a lost ball. Cookies player shooting out the line there to get into a PNG player. Not sure who that was. But the Kumuls have possession 25 metres out at Pape, right to McDonald. There's a lot of strong hits coming in here now. Is that Stoltman? Has he been activated? Not too sure. DeBellin with a carry through centre field. He's going to play this about 12 or 13 metres out in centre field. 10.5 minutes to go. Pape just right at the posts. Short side right, Martin. Across to Lamb. Flicks the ball on. Johnston has to cut back inside. Gets an offload to Pape. Cuts him back towards the middle. Bumps off a few. Almost through. Edwin Pape. He's stopped. Hitting the head, possibly. Oh, obstruction against PNG. Penalty for the Cook Islands. Ah, damn. So Masters with a kick into touch from the 10, and they'll start a fresh set just over the 20. So Pia Corda for the Cookies, with the first carry of this set up towards a 30. PNG have got to be a lot cleaner. They've got to be cleaner. Back towards centre field. Next carry down the right edge for the Cook Islands, only making a couple metres on that plate. Teague. And a decent pop. Decent ball popped up there, but it's lost. Another mistake from the Cookies. Both have got to be cleaner. Lock and Lamb goes left to DeBellin on the 30. Can he get an offload? Don't force it. He does get it though. Pape gives it to Bai. Now the crowd is certainly gaining up when he carries the ball up towards the 20. So inside the red zone now with a fresh set of 6 here. PNG Kumuls with a 6 again as well. Namo stopped on the 10 in centre field. Great chance here. Pape left to Lamb. Then across to Maria. They've got the numbers. Across to Derby. What a ball. Grounds it nicely. Ulberg, good effort trying to get him into touch. I think he's okay. Try is given. PNG finally get some points on the board. Both teams making mistakes. Finally we just get some points. Well, this will be 16-12 with a kick to come. Martin with his toughest kick of the day so far. There we go. 16-12 to the Kumuls. Strong hit from Pape into, I think it was Wigmore. Not too sure, actually. He had so many numbers. Maria, good ball across the Derby. Good finish in the corner. Wasn't anything flashy. But simple. But effective. Whee. Okay. 7 minutes and 25 seconds ago. Derby was definitely in the field of play. Grounding was all good as well. So 16-12 as Martin sets up near the touchline. 8 tries and 8 tests for Robert Derby. Nicely done. Well done him. I think he might have been in my top 3 for wingers last year. He might have been. Reece Martin near the touchline with 7 minutes and 1 second stopped on the clock. Can Martin convert? And the kick is... Oof, just wide. Just wide. 7 minutes to go. 4-point lead for the Kumuls. Actually, my exact score prediction was... Oh, I don't... 46-10. So I can't get the exact score. I could be close again, but we'll see. Ideally, I need the Kumuls to win by at least 19 points here. Okay, 7 minutes to go. The Cook Islands will kick off in a second. Masters gets us back underway. Johnston collects it, hands it off to Bai. Straightens up, takes a carry up towards the 20. Only 18, he's a big lad already. With a bit of room to grow, possibly. Martin with the next carry. Shrugging off a few players up towards the 30. Decent meters there from Reece Martin. Glade at 14, scooting up towards the 40. Nicely done. A few metres shy of the halfway line. 6 minutes 25 to go. Next carry from Narmo. Strong hit. Don't know who that was, but that was a strong hit. Keeps hold of the ball, though. 2 tackles left. Glade on his left to a Pape. Gets an offload too for Maria. Room to run through the middle. He's quick. Can he get an offload? Yes, he can. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. I thought he grounded that for a second. That's a great stop. I was sure for all money in the world he was in. Last tackle left to Lamb. Kicks the ball through. And it is collected by Teague. Knocked on, actually, I think. PNG ball. Oh, my God. That was almost beautiful from the Kumuls. Almost beautiful. I could have sworn he was in then. Let's have a look at this. So break for Maria. Great offload to Glade. God, I thought he was in. Thought he was in. Still get a fresh set. 5.5 minutes to go. PNG will have possession. Looking good here. I'm not sure if it's Glare or Glare. I'm not too sure. I heard one... This commentator just said Glare. Previous commentator said Glare, so I'm not too sure. Unfortunately. I'll stick with Glare for now. And if I'm corrected, then... So Glare goes right to Lamb. Out the back to Maria. 2 versus 1 in the corner. Johnston, clean as you like from the Kumuls in the corner. Finally, a bit of a rhythm. Decent amount of territory. That's going to be 20 for PNG. It's about time. They actually look a little bit more clean in possession. Lamb running the show. Maria with a 2-on-1. Clean as you like. Well done, PNG. Looking a lot better at the moment. It's a good job that PNG's starting to look more like how I was expecting them to with the guys they've got available. The problem is it's just coming towards half-time and they're starting to get on a bit of a roll. I think they'd love an extra 5 or 10 minutes in this half to keep piling on the points. If they can come out in the second half like this, then they'll start running away with it. But they've got an 8-point lead right now. Martin could make it a 10-point lead with another conversion near the touchline, just on the opposite side. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go with the clock still ticking away. So well done, PNG. Okay. Ipape has been excellent. Glare's looked really good since he's been on. He's only been on like a few minutes, but he's been so impactful. Ipape's been fantastic. Lamb's been quality, and Maria's looked good as well. So that spine is linking up nicely. Martin on the opposite touchline. 3.5 minutes to go. The kick is swinging. As he nailed it. Oh my God, what a conversion. God, that was swinging. Great conversion there from Reece Martin. That's going to be 22 points to 12 for PNG with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And the clock's still ticking away. Go on, PNG. Okay. 3 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Cook Islands get us back underway. Collected by Lamb. By with a strong run. Go on, lad. Hits the defensive wall. And then makes an extra metre or two. On the 20. Glare at 9 goes left to Martin. Fakes the ball left but straightens up. 3 minutes to go. Strong carry up towards the 30. Can PNG actually find some more points here? I've got a feeling that they can. Ipape switches back for a carry for Namo up towards the 40. Still 3 tackles to go in this set. Glare goes right to Ipape. Strong run behind the ruck. Up towards halfway. Glare scoots. Good meters again. Both the hookers. Good meters. Ipape on the last tackle. Chips over the top. Chases. Does he get the bounce? Collected on the fall by the fullback of the Cookies. Didn't think it was Ioka for a second then. Didn't see the cap, but it is. That was an important take there. Could have been an awkward bounce if he let it, but just over 2 minutes to go. Robert just removed the message. Okay, I was about to read it out, but he just removed it. Cowley with a carry. Strong hit from Ipape. He's not afraid to just chuck himself into a tackle, is he? Ulberg in possession. 2 minutes to go. Fresh set of 6 here for the Cook Islands. Teague. Right to Rennie, one of the try scorers. Strong carry up towards halfway. PNG Kumuls will win. Watching from Townsville. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. I do think PNG will win. There's an offload there from Iro, and it is collected by Pape. Whistle's blown though, and the referee will say knock on PNG, they're saying. Okay. So 1 minute 10 to go. Cook Islands will get a fresh set inside PNG territory, so this will be a great chance to make that scoreline a little bit closer before we get into the sheds. They feed the ball in, and it's left to Cowley, then to Iro. Not really had much possession. They do like to spread the ball down the right-hand side with Rennie, then to Ulberg. They've done some good stuff, but Iro's not had much of ball in hand in attacking positions, I don't think. Piacorda with the next carry, takes it just over the 40. Second tackle, Teague. Right, now with Masters. Popping the ball up, trying to break through the line, but good defence there from the Kumuls. 35 seconds to go. Third tackle, 20 metres out, short side right to Masters. Still stepping, gets the ball off, and the ball is lost. Again from the Cook Islands. Maria in possession. Just over the 20. You're welcome. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. So PNG in possession. 13 seconds to go in this first half. 10 seconds left. Glare at 9. Do they want to go for a miraculous final play? Maybe. 3 seconds ago. McDonald in possession. Brought down. The hooter sounds. And the whistle is blown for half-time, folks. 22-12 to PNG. It was an ugly start from both sides. Cook Islands appreciating the chaotic nature of the game a little bit more. PNG, when they settled into it, they stopped making mistakes. They stopped giving away penalties. They looked a hell of a lot cleaner. And just to let you know, I will be streaming the Ashes later, Game 1. I won't be able to do Game 2 because I'm at the game. It's just down the road for me. 30, 40 minute drive, something like that. So I'll be going to that one. Looking forward to that. And I'm an Everton fan, so I'm looking forward to checking out the new stadium. But I'm excited for the game later. I'm really excited. I just hope we could sell a couple more extra tickets for Wembley and it doesn't look like it's really hollow. Even though I'm afraid it probably will do. But we'll see. See, at half time, 22 points to 12. I'll put up another poll. All right. Let's hope both sides minimise mistakes in the second half. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely, well, it was cleaner from PNG in the last 10-15 minutes. It was worse from the Cookies. So it kind of swung the other way. It was bad for PNG to start, okay for the Cook Islands, but then changed towards the back end of that first half. I like the intent from the Cook Islands. I really do, but they've got to be cleaner. And some of these balls, I'm not sure what the name for it is, but when they just pop that ball up, rather than going out the back, they use the lead runner to try and burst through the line. They've done that, I think, 3 times now, or they've done it multiple times, but on 3 occasions have knocked the ball on when trying to do it. So I don't want them to necessarily remove it from the game, because if they just stop doing it, then defenders always know they're going to go out the back and they can just jam into them. But if they're going to do it, they've got to be clean. They can't keep dropping the ball, especially inside the midfield when they're doing it. But inside the red zone, the Cookies look decent. In attacking position, they look alright, and PNG seemed slightly on edge defensively, but I think they've cleaned up a bit, actually. Unless the start from the Cookies is great in the second half and PNG just make too many mistakes, I can't see the Kumuls losing it from this point. I can't see them losing it. So I've put up another poll in the chat. PNG lead 22-12 at half-time. Who do you think is going to win? So far, of the 17, 100% say PNG will win. I would predict that as well, personally. Oh, wow. Warrens and Wolves Academy is over in Australia at the moment. We beat... I'm a Warrens and Wolves fan, by the way. We beat the Penrith Panthers Academy 50 points to 10 last week. And we've just played the New South Wales Blues Academy and it's 30 points to 30. Wow. Our Academy's just won the grand final, actually. Oh, we got some great players in our Academy. Looking good. Looks like we're having a good tour over there. I think the England side got leaked before, actually, the exact 17. I'm not sure if it's true. I'll wait to see later on. About an hour before kickoff is when we normally put our teams out. 27 votes, 100% still think that PNG is going to win. That is fair. That's completely fair. What do we have for subs? We've had some more people subscribing. 13,211. Thank you very much, folks. Target for the end of the year is probably 14,000 with Pacific Championships and the Ashes. 14,000 is a target. It's a bit of a hefty target, but we'll see. You never know. So if you're not subscribed yet, please do. Okay, it's a 10-point lead for PNG. I think there's probably another... Well, I did say they'd get 46 points. I think there are another 24 points in PNG for this half. 46-10 was my exact score prediction. So, possession... I'm going to pause this and have a look. So, 52% possession for the Cook Islands. Completion rate is awful. 11 out of 19 for PNG, 10 out of 18 for Cook Islands. Run meters 676 for PNG, 555 for the Cookies, 6 line breaks to 3 for PNG, 3 penalties to 4, better for PNG. Missed tackles 11 to 12, better for PNG. Completion rate has been awful from both. But Derby, two tries, 2 line breaks, 5 tackle busts, 103 run meters. Having a great day so far. $43 votes, 100% still saying PNG's going to win. I don't know how many people here have TikTok. I know not everyone does. I do have an account if you want to follow that. The link is in the description of this live stream. I will be posting a stream highlights video of this game afterwards. And I'll do one for the Ashes later as well. Amazing crowd. Just look at the way PNG fans are cheering up. Amazing. Yeah, it's always great. Always great response from PNG. Some great support from the Pacific Island nations. Like Samoa against New Zealand last week, they got up for it. The way that Tongans travel is wild to me. I remember I went to the World Cup game of Tonga versus PNG that was played at St Helens Ground. Me and my dad went to that. But there was a solid number of Tongans as a group. Like, they were pretty loud. And their support was great. But the Tonga travelled pretty well. And then that game for Tonga versus Samoa in the World Cup quarterfinals, me and my dad were there again. That was at the Halliwell Jones. That's Warrington Wolves Stadium, which is our team. That was great. That Siva Tau and the Sippy Tau, like, we saw that live. That might be, outside of actual rugby, outside of an actual game, that's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. It felt like the ground was shaking. And it was incredible. Hopefully we're getting underway soon. I want to see how this second half goes. Oh, 66 votes. We finally had a vote for the Cook Islands. Somebody in there's backing them. Best of luck to you. I wish they did that promotion relegation game this year, like they did last year. I feel like they removed it because Australia's over here for the Ashes, but if they add it back in for 2027, I think it could be good. Okay, should be a few minutes out. Okay. 77 votes, 97% say that PNG will win from this half-time lead. few more assists from Lamb today, possibly. We'll see. Lamb's look good. Morea's look good. Yeah, there's not much really to talk about at this point. I'm just ready for the game to get back underway. I haven't really got anything to say. Go get something else, get some food, get a drink. I'll be getting some breakfast after this. It is 7 AM for me. But again, I will be streaming the Ashes later, and I'll be streaming even earlier tomorrow. Tonga vs Samoa. It starts at 4:45 AM for me tomorrow. Okay, surely, a few minutes away. Get us back into the swing of things. Okay, we're coming back out now. Good stuff. Finally. Cookies are out there, ready to go. God, once the PNG Chiefs start playing in the NRL, the attendance is going to be great every single week. The crowd's going to be insane. Right, I'll end this poll. 93 votes, 98% say that PNG is going to win from this 22-12 lead at half-time. Okay, about to get back underway any second now. Any second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half, we're underway. Here we go. Cook Islands kick to Papua New Guinea. Narmo with a strong hit up towards the 20. Go on, lad. Glare over on the right-hand side of the field. On his left to Reese Martin with a try and 3 conversions so far today. Not too bad for points. Up towards the 30. Glare goes left to Bite. Crowd gets up for him again, up towards the 40. Good carry. Good meters for the Kumuls. 30 seconds gone. Left to Apape. He switches back to Putt. He gets an offload as well. It's now with Labour down the left edge. Support on the inside. Trying to get around one. Nearly in touch. Gets an offload, but it's then forwards. Collected by the Cookies on their own 10. So nearly early points for PNG, possibly. Labour just couldn't quite get the ball off cleanly enough. 1 minute gone in the second half. Cowley now with Potoko. Making a few decent meters there. Pumping his legs still. A few meters shy of the 20. Teague waiting at 9. Right to Ulberg. Strong carry again from Ulberg. Over the 30. Good meters. Third tackle. Ooh, that's a strong hit there from Narmo. Who's number 20? Who took that carry then? Makareri, okay. Absolutely smashed into. They shifted down the left-hand side, then kick towards the corner. Johnston collects it cleanly. 15 out from his own try line. Cuts back towards the middle, over the 20. And an extra 5 metres or so. PNG in possession with 2 minutes gone. Morea goes left to Darby. 2 tries in this game so far. Morea goes left, and it's Nixon Putt with a carry up towards the halfway line. Still 3 tackles to go in this set for PNG. Glare, short side left. They pop the ball up to Labour. He stopped about 35 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Quick play the ball. Glare. On his right to Maria. Still moving. Through the middle. Almost a break. Good tackle there. Don't know who that was. I think it was Teague. Plays it incorrectly. 15 metres out. Trying to get a move on. Got to be cleaner playing that ball, son. Good effort, though. Good effort. PNG in general, they just got to be cleaner. So there's a scrum for the Cookies with 3 minutes gone. 15 out from their own try line. They feed the ball in. It's left to Iro. And he carries it up towards the 20 down the left edge of the field. Teague waits at dummy half. He's now with Ulberg. Hits the defensive wall of Glare. And he's stopped. Doesn't quite make the meters he did previously. Down the right edge now with Ruben Rennie. Next carry through centre field. Makareri hits the wall. Brought down. Good defence from PNG again. By Anamo in the tackle. Fairly slow to play the ball. Now the 4th. Tamarua. On the 4th tackle. We'll play this in centre field just short of halfway. They go left to Cowley. Not too much inside pressure there. Gets the kick away. Johnston underneath it. Collects it 15 out. Takes it over the 20. Up towards the 30. So only 4 minutes gone so far in the second half. PNG in possession on their own 30. Lamb hands it off to Nenny McDonald. Over the 40. Up towards the halfway line. Great carry. Easy meters for PNG again. Glare goes left to Pape at first receiver. Now with Nixon put. Little step there. Good meters up towards Cook Islands 40. PNG could score off the back of this. 3 tackles to go and they're only 40 metres out and making good meters already. If Pape straightens up. Support. Should be an easy walk in. Oh my god. Good stop there from Ioka. What a stop. Oh my god. 2-on-1. Ipape just walks through. Ipape's had a great game. Fantastic game. 2-on-1. Namo in support. Ioka puts a hand out and stops it. Well done. Isama Ioka. Well done. What a stop. There's going to be a scrum for PNG 10 metres out with 5 minutes gone. Wow. What a try saver. That could have been between the sticks there for PNG. Still time. And they're in good territory as well with a fresh set of 6. Votto's going to feed this ball in a second. With Glare out the back. So they feed the ball in. Glare goes left to Lamb. They did score off a scrum last time. Tipped onto Derby. Cuts back inside. He stops a few metres short near the left touch line. Labour waits at dummy half. Comes back towards the middle. Now with Maria. Stepping. God, he's a handful, isn't he? Nearly 6 minutes gone. Glare in centre field between the sticks. 5 metres out. It is right to buy. Pops the ball up to Namo. And there's another knock on. Both sides been doing that. Plenty of knock-ons with those. So a bit of relief for the Cook Islands. Could have gone in there. It's a nice idea. But at least it's not a bad place to turn the ball over. Right in front of the try line. Not too bad. Completion from both has been quite poor, honestly. I think PNG, when they face Fiji next week, they've got to be cleaner than this. I think in terms of their attacking and defensive quality, they're strong enough to compete. But Fiji's got a better squad this year than they had last, I think. And they cannot have this many incompletions. So nearly 7 minutes gone. Cook Islands in possession. Teague plays it for Cowley in centre field on the 30. One to the left there. With, I think that was Dakin, possibly. Makareri with a carry over the 40. 2 tackles to go for the Cookies. T goes right to Petson Rabati up towards the halfway line. It's now the last for the Cook Islands. Teague left to Cowley with a Burton bomb. Could be a swirling one for Johnston. Collects it cleanly. Looking to launch it left possibly. Comes back towards the middle. Hands it off to Maria. And he's eventually stopped a few metres shy of the 30. Pape left to put over the 30. Down the left edge of the field. Nearly 8 minutes gone in the second half. Glare tries to scoot. Stopped on the 40. Third tackle for the Kumuls. Now with Lamb. 40-20 attempt here, maybe. It's got the distance and the angle, I think. Has he got the bounce? Oh, the bounce just goes against him. Excuse me, had the hiccups for a second then. Well done, me. Potoko cuts back towards the middle. Great carry over the 40. So almost Lachlan Lamb has had plenty of 40-20s last year or this year in Super League. Wayward stuff. Lamb kicks the ball on, chases it. Ioka chasing back, collects it. Oh, mate, PNG. Ioka again involved on the 10 now. Iro in possession. So it was wayward stuff from the Cook Islands. Lachlan Lamb not quite intercepting it, but kicks the ball on basically. Chases it. The second kick doesn't quite get the bounce for it. Ioka is chasing. The bounce works out nicely for him. But it's Petson Rabati in possession now for the Cookies up towards their own 40. 9 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go in this set. Teague goes left to Makareri. Takes it over halfway. Last tackle. Short side left to Cowley. Gets the kick away down the left edge. Johnston. That wasn't Johnston, it was Maria. Well done, me. Takes it over the 20. Lamb waiting at dummy half. Robert Darby pumping his legs over the 30. Good carry. Glare waits at 9. It is left to Nenny McDonald over the 40. 3 tackles to go for the Kumuls. Nearly 10 minutes gone in the second half. Glare goes right to Jacob Alec-Weinke, finally on the field. They're saying Vinca. I thought it was Weinke. Vinca, apparently. Quick play the ball for Glare. Left to Labour. Just forces the ball off to Darby. I don't know what he was thinking there, really. Not a great end to the set from PNG. See, I've said Alec Weinke, that's what I've been saying. Is it Vinca? Alec Vinca? That's what the commentator's saying anyway, so I'll go with that. Olberg up towards the 30. So many great carries so far. In the 2 games he's played, he's had a lot of great carries. Makesi Makato with the next carry. Honestly, PNG isn't good enough. Well, for this game, they are good enough. For next week against Fiji, I'm not sure. There's a lot to clean up. At least they'll be able to review this game and look at what needs cleaning up. Masters goes right to Rennie. Stopped on PNG's 30. Last tackle for the Cookies. This is their best territory so far this half, I think. Cowley with a kick on the last. Coming down towards the 10. Maria goes up, loses possession. Dakin chucks the ball over the top. Potoko in the corner, possibly in for the Cookies. I mean, the camera didn't change, so I don't know if he's in or not. Well, the try is given. So Cook Islands, there we go. They answer back. PNG, a lot of strong territory. Just haven't been that clean in this second half, unfortunately. The Cook Islands with their best attacking possession of the second half. 12 minutes gone, they finally come up with some points. I didn't see what the grounding was like in the corner. But Potoko currently has put some points on the board. Let's have a look. So Maria goes up, knocks on. It's collected by Dakin. Chucks the ball over the top. Patoko in the corner. And yeah, he's definitely in there. So that's going to be 22-16. Okay, 22-16 with a kick to come for the Cook Islands near the touchline. Come on, PNG. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. It's going to be Ioka with a conversion near the touchline. Definitely going to be a tough one. 13 minutes gone in the second half. 6-point advantage for the Kumuls. Could be 4 shortly. Ioka sizes this one up. 2 out of 2 so far. One was in front of the post. The second one was just off slightly. Has to put the ball back on the tee as it's fallen over. I guess it's a bit windy. Not as bad as last week, which is good. And the ball falls off the tee again. Might need a teammate to hold this down. Right, third time here. Is the ball going to stay on the tee? Looks okay, looks secure. Eyes up the posts. Isimioka steps up and the kick is... Ooh, it hits the post and it's no good. It stays a 6-point game. 22 points to 16. 26 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Cookies need to be cleaned now. They're just got to be careful that they don't get pinned back inside their own territory now. Got to be careful. We've got 107 people in here. Howdy. So PNG get us back underway. And it is knocked backwards, collected by Cowley. He'll play this near the left touchline, about 15 metres out from his own try line. It is Patoko with the next carry up towards the 20. DeBellin and Bai in the tackle. They let him have some pretty easy meters there, to be honest. Teague goes right to Makatoa, then to Masters. Steps off his right foot, takes it over the 30. Irene says, let's go PNG. Let's go indeed. I hope they win by a bit more. If they could win by at least 20, that would be great. Up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. Teague waits at dummy half in centre field. Right to Petson Rabati. Takes it inside PNG territory. 14 minutes gone. Now the last tackle. Teague on the last goes left to Cowley. Puts boot to ball. Kicks through centre field. Maria could be under some pressure here. Collects it cleanly. And a penalty for PNG. Offside? Yeah, offside from the chase apparently. PNG, they'll definitely take that. We can get up the field now an extra 10, maybe 20 metres. Could be more. So proud to be Papua New Guinea. Well, that's good. That is very good. So, nearly 25 minutes to go. Quick tap from Labour over the 30. Bit of room to run over the 20. Well done, Zach Labour. It's not been his best performance in a PNG jersey that I've seen. But a 6 again, 15 metres out. Can PNG get some more points on the board? Voro switches back to DeBellin. He takes it over the 10. Left of the post. Finley Glare goes right to Bai. Straightens up. He's 5 out. Make that about 3 metres. Right to the post. Glare looking right. Launches it right to Lamb. Pops the ball up to Reese Martin. Plenty of defenders on him. Stops a few metres short right at the post. Third tackle. Glare Left to DeBellin. Could have popped it up. Goes out the back to Lock and Lamb. Not too clean at the moment here, but Lamb kicks the ball through. What the hell has he just done? What the hell has he just done? Labert goes in with a try. I need to see that one again. I need to see that one again. Try is given on field. The bunker will check. Okay, they're checking possible obstruction, and then they'll probably look at onside, offside from this kick here. Lachlan Lamb, the little magician. Look at him go. Let's have a look. It's right in front of the post, so it would be 28 soon if this is a try, but let's have a look. Possible obstruction, let's get through that first. So DeBellin is side by side, shoulder to shoulder with Bai. Bai runs through the line, so that's fine. He then gets the ball off to Lamb, so that obstruction's all clear. Labert makes the run. And the kick through. He's a mile onside. Just needs to check the ground in, but this looks okay for PNG. Well spotted from Labert to make that run. Really well spotted. But great kick there from Lamb. Beautifully placed. And the grounding is good. There we go. That's a try for PNG. Absolutely. No doubts about that one. Right in front of the post as well. That'll be 28-16 very shortly. There we go. Try for the Kumuls. Finally. It has not been the cleanest half from PNG. I think anyone that's watching the game could admit that. It's not been the cleanest half, but when they can produce a bit of a spark, when they've got the ball in good territory, they can produce moments like that. "16 minutes gone in the second half. Reece Martin to add the extras, and the kick is good. So just less than 24 minutes to go. It is a 12-point advantage for the Kumuls. Another 8 points from them would be beautiful. Well done, Lamb. Under a bit of pressure there, but the help from Labert was huge. That's another assist for Lamb. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, 23 minutes and 36 seconds to go. We're back underway. Fairly short kickoff from the Cookies, I think due to the wind, possibly collected by McDonald on the 20. Still going up towards the 30. Good carry. Over on the right-hand side of the field, we've got a Cookies player down right now. DeBellin through centre field up towards the 40. Blair waits at dummy half. Slightly right of centre field. Goes left to Bai. He then switches back from Voro to Alec Vinker. That's what the commentator's saying, it's Alec Vinker, so I will assume that that's it. 23 minutes to go in this game. Down the left edge now with Nixon Putt. He's had a few good carries in this second half. Quiet first half, but second has been much better from him. Glare back towards the middle with Maria. Switches back to DeBellin up towards the 30 inside Cookies territory. Last tackle coming up. Glare in centre field, 25 out, goes left to Lamb. Chips the ball towards the back left. Ioka is there, goes up, knocks the ball on. Collected by a Cookies player. So PNG will have possession inside the red zone again with a fresh set of 6. 22.5 minutes to go. Building more pressure, more good territory. Can they just find more points off the back of it? That's the question. Cookies can challenge, will they? No point challenging. Go Kumuls fly away? Well, they might do. It's looking good for them at the moment. 12-point lead. 22 minutes to go. They're on top at the moment. Look more likely to score next as well. So the Cookies will challenge this one. I'm not sure why, unless they're just trying to get a break. Unless they think the Kumuls got a touch to this somewhere. Kick chase is onside, so that's all good. Let's have a look. Ioka goes up. That's close, actually. Labour has a hand in the vicinity. Does he get a touch to it, though? Oh, that would have been the perfect angle, but we don't quite see it. Okay, it looks like there's going to be challenge unsuccessful here. I don't think Labour gets a touch on that. His hand is close, but I don't think he touches it. So I think this will just be a PNG ball about 10 metres out. So yeah, unsuccessful challenge for the Cookies. Okay, Glare will play this ball in a second, or just tap. Gives it to DeBellin, switches back to bite. And he's going to play this 5 metres out, just left of the post. 22 minutes to go. Glare goes right to DeBellin. Pops the ball up to Lamb. Decent line there. There's a bit of a gap that formed. They went for it. Nice change of direction. It's out the back to DeBellin. Straightens up. In front of the right post. Third tackle coming up for PNG. Glare. Left to Alec Vinca. He stopped a metre short, left of the post. 2 tackles left. Glare waits at dummy half. Out the back to Lamb, going down the short side left. Pops it up to Labour. He stopped a few metres short. Last tackle. Glare goes right to Lamb. 10 metres out. Kicks just across the face of the post. Collected by the Cookies. And Iro will play this a metre in front of the try line. And there's a scoop from Cowley. Stops a few metres shy of the 10. He's pushed back a metre or two, possibly. Actually gains those yards back. Ulberg with the next carry. Hits the wall. Still going. Honestly, Ulberg's carries in both games have been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Up towards the 30. Rennie with the next carry. Now up towards the 40. Last tackle for the Cook Islands. Left to Cowley. Kicks long. Slightly more towards the back right. It's going to bounce once, twice, then collected by Robert Darby. Hands the ball off to Johnston. Takes it over the 10, through centre field. About 15 out from his own try line. 20 minutes and 20 seconds to go. It's with Darby over the 20, up towards the 30. Pape on his left to put. Masters trying to strip that ball. He does as well. Masters with a great strip. Wanted to kick over the top there, but switches back to Ulberg. So we're done with an hour. We're into the final quarter of this game. 12 points down. The Cook Islands have possession inside the red zone. Or just outside of it, sorry. Cowley goes left to Dakin. He takes it inside the red zone. A great chance here for the Cook Islands. Because if they can find 6 points, they put that pressure on PNG towards the back end of the game. 6 again for the Cookies. It's right to Porter. Over the 10. PNG with defence to do on their own goal line now. Right at the post, back towards the middle. Now with Petson Rabati. About 5 metres out in front of the post. Teague at 9. Goes right to Masters. Out the back, 2 versus 1. Doesn't need the option on the outside. That's another try for the Cookies. They're just staying in range. They're not going away. The Cook Islands are not going away. And this is close enough to get the kick as well. This will be 22 in a second. This will be a 6-point game very soon. PNG, they've got to be cleaner. They've got to be cleaner. But the Cook Islands, they're still there. This could be a tricky one for PNG if they don't sort this out. There's still plenty of time to run away with it, which I kind of need them to do. Yeah, Cook Island's doing a lot better than I thought, with a mix of PNG needing to do a lot better. But Ioka has had a decent game, actually. A couple try savers. Some good moments, few conversions. And he gets a try himself. That's decent for him. Decent stuff. "18 minutes to go. Clock is still ticking away. Ioka to convert his own try, possibly. So not the easiest one in the world. Definitely easier than the last one. Slightly off to the side. Should get this one. But could be awkward. You never know. I've given the kick, but we'll see. The kick is good. It is 28 points to 22. 17 minutes and 35 seconds to go. PNG only with a 6-point lead now. If they could get 2 tries, 2 kicks, and possibly a penalty, that'd be great. They have silenced the crowd. Good point from the commentator. They have silenced the crowd. So Labert gets us back underway. Collected on the try line by Cowley. Hands it off to Dakin. Strong carry over the 10. He's going to play this 15 out from his own try line. A few metres shy of the 20. Just over 17 minutes to go. It is Potoko with the next carry. Scored a try in this game himself as well. Teague waiting at 9. On the 20, gives it to Pride Petson-Rabati. And he's stopped by Ipape and Cooper Bai. Masters switches back to Porter. He takes it over the 30. Pumping his legs still. Good carry there from Porter. Gets an offload as well. Masters gives it to Makatoa. And he's up towards halfway. Good meters from the Cook Islands on this set. It is now a carry from Ioka through centre field. Last try scorer. Left to Cowley on the last tackle. Kicks from the PNG 40. Putting Johnston under pressure here. Batted backwards. Collected by Dakin. Gets the ball off to Petson-Rabati. Kicks the ball through. And it's a 6 again for the Cook Islands. Oh my god. PNG. Okay, Makatoa is 2 or 3 metres in front of the try line. This is not looking clean from the Kumuls at all. The Cookies could equalise in a second here. It is right to Masters in centre field. 10 metres out, switches back to Porter. Stopped about 8 or 9 metres out between the sticks. 16 minutes to go. Teague on the third goes left to Makatoa. Stop 5 out left of the post. 2 tackles left. Teague. Short side left, across to Masters. Pops the ball up. Lost ball. And the Kumuls get away with that one. Cookie's claiming it's a 6 again. We're saying first knock on PNG. Okay. It is, yeah. It was Lamb. First got a touch to that. Are they challenging? Right, PNG are challenging. That'll be a lost challenge because they just did touch it first. But it is Lamb that gets a touch to this first, I'm pretty sure. What a ridiculous challenge. What a ridiculous call that is. So they keep the challenge because the ruling's changed. Okay. Right, penalty for the Cook Islands. They are 10 metres out. PNG got to be careful here. It's with Teague. Now with Petson-Rabati up towards the 10. In centre field, just over 15 minutes ago. Teague waits at dummy half. It is left to Cowley. Steps off his left foot. Stopped a few metres short of the try line. Teague goes right. It's a little bit wayward. And it's a 6 again. Oh my god. Offside from PNG, so it's a 6 again. On the 10, Petr Rabati goes right to Makatoa. Straightens up between the posts. Gets an offload as well. Teague. I think he's held up. What a stop that is from PNG. Oh my god. The bunker's having a look at this. What a try saver. So close from Teague. Almost in between the sticks. What a try saver. Good stuff. Still a lead for PNG. Nearly conceded. That would have been an equaliser soon. So back underway. Still plenty of tackles to go. Dakin left to centre field. 5 metres out. 3 tackles to go in this set. Back towards the middle. Petr Rabati. Right to Masters. Switches back to Rennie. He's had some great lines so far in this game. Stopped just short of the 10. 2 tackles left. Teague pops up to Petr Rabati. Gets an offload. Cowley goes left to Piacorda. Then across to Iro. Loses the ball. Collected by Martin. Support from McDonald. Can he keep hold of it? Yes, he can. Possible break. Needs support. Does he? Cutting back inside. Can he get an offload? Yes, he can. Maria. Getting chased is through. PNG have just been absolutely shit in the bed the last 5 to 10 minutes. Hold on. And then manage to get a break. And then score a try. Oh my god. That's a much needed try from the Kumuls. Could have easily been 28 all. Easily. And they go down the other end of the field. It's going to be a 12-point game again. With 13 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Good ad-lib footy there from PNG. So there's a ball from Piacorda to Iro. Loses the ball. Ends up in the hands of Martin. Gets it off to Nenny McDonald. Bobbles the ball. Just keeps a hold of it. Gets through. Cuts back inside from Ioka. Gets the ball off to Maria in support. Cowley's chasing, but puts the ball down between the sticks. PNG score again. Whee. Right. After this conversion, I need another 8 points, PNG. In 12.5 minutes, I need another 8 points, please. Reece Martin to add the extras in front of the post. It's a 10-point lead. This will be 34-22 in a second. Reece Martin steps up and the conversion is good. 34-22 is the score. 12 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Come on, PNG. 8 points, please. Don't concede anymore. Just 8 points. Well done, Nenny McDonald. Under a bit of pressure, that's a good offload, actually. Could have been an awkward one. But he gets it. So just over 12 minutes to go. Cookies might go with a short kick-off here. They might choose to. We'll see. Yeah, fair play to the Cook Islands. They've stayed in this one. They've made it tricky. They do go short. It is collected by Nenny McDonald near the touchline. Just short of the 30. Plays over Johnston. 12 minutes to go. Reece Martin up towards the 30. Pape. Next carry from, I think that's Capinius, is it? Couldn't quite see the number. I think it is Capinius. Pape scooting up towards halfway. Good meters, 2 tackles to go. Lachlan Lamb waits at dummy half, goes left to DeBellin. Out the back to Voro, gives it to Alec Vinca. Now down the left edge, last tackle, 11 minutes 20 to go. Just short of the 30. Short side left, Voro, chips and chases. Can he get the bounce? Ioka is there. Ioka's been under a lot of pressure today, but he's been good. But it's a penalty for PNG. Voro was taken out on the chip and chase. They could go for 2 to get over that 13 plus margin. Was he taken out? Yeah, you could say so. 11 minutes to go in this game. So they could make it a 14-point game if they want to just be careful. But they will tap and go, which I think is the right call. DeBellin, about 5 metres out, left of the posts. Come on, PNG, let's get some more points here, boys. Pape, right to buy. Then to Lamb. Launches it across to McDonald. Straightens up. Look for an offload. Did he lose the ball? Oh, for God's sake, man. Trying to get an offload and knocks the ball on. For God's sake. This will be a scrum for the Cookies with 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go. So it's on the 10 with Ioka. Makes about 2 metres there. PNG have completed 20 out of 35. 57% completion. Cookies have been awful with 70%, but 57% completion. Offload from Ulberg to Teague. Now with Makatoa over the 20. 57%, that is awful. You're not beating Fiji with that, surely. They've got to clean up next week. Rennie with a strong carry. Let's go indeed, Andy. 7 offloads for PNG, 8 for the Cookies. It's now with Petson Rabati. Goes left to Masters on the halfway line. Cowley. Then to Iro. Cuts back inside. Gets an offload back to Cowley. Reece Martin does wrap him up on the 30. 2 tackles to go. 9 minutes 20 left. 6 again, for God's sake. Just over 20 metres out. 9 minutes to go. Teague, right to Petson Rabati. Takes it up towards the 10. Second tackle coming up. Teague waits in centre field at dummy half. Goes right to Masters. Switches back to Porter. Gets the flick on. Ioka. Oh, he stopped a few metres short of the try line. Voro with some good defensive work today, actually. Back towards the middle now with Masters. Looking to go left. Just pops the ball up. And they lose it. You've done that how many times today and it's not worked? Maybe stop doing it? You ever thought about that? Jesus, oh my God. You keep popping the ball up to a lead runner when there's no room to work with and they keep dropping the ball. Maybe it ain't working, pal. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go. PNG in possession on their own 10. Martin steps past 1, now up towards the 20. Pape, now DeBellin. Straight towards the ruck. Or behind the ruck, I should say. Just less than 8 minutes to go. Third tackle for PNG. Pape, left to McDonald. Over the 40. Might be looking for another offload. Be careful, Nene. And it's a 6 again for PNG. Cooper Bite with the next carry up towards the 40. Right, come on, PNG. 8 unanswered points here, please. Left to Capinius, strong carry up towards the 30. 7.5 minutes to go. Ipape, right to Horn, not seen him for a while. Just pops the ball across and the Cookies collect the ball. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't understand some of the decision making in this game. to just pass the ball off when nobody's in a clear position to receive it. I don't understand what both sides are doing here. 7 minutes to go. Second tackle for the Cookies on their own 40. Masters switches back to Porter. And he's stopped on halfway. Gets an offload, actually. Teague, now with Masters. Goes left to Piacora. Steps. Bit of room to run here. Possibly Lamb gets a hold of him. Does he bring him down? Just about with the support of Liam Horn. Short side left to Masters from a quick play of the ball. Then across to Cowley. Cuts back inside. McDonald gets a hold of him. Good tackle. 6.5 to go. Fourth tackle. Masters switches back to... Easy stuff for Cook Islands. They're just walking for a try. Mate, I'm so disappointed with PNG today. I'm so disappointed. With the difference in the quality of squad, this is really disappointing. What a letdown defensively this has been from the Kumuls. Five and a half minutes to go. Honestly, I do not understand the Kumuls game. Yeah, it's been a weird one. It's been really frustrating from both. The kick from Ioka is good. It's a 6-point game again. Wigmore. PNG should have run away with this game. Completion has been awful. Absolutely awful. Too many mistakes. Who wins Tonga versus Samoa? I predicted Tonga to win. Wigmore with a carry up towards the 20. It is now with Potoko. A few metres there down the left edge of the field. 5 minutes to go. Second tackle. Teague. Just short of the 30 now with Petson and Rabati. Stop just short of the 40. Gets a quick play of the ball. Teague. Right to Wigmore. A lot of energy here from Delahir Wigmore. He's still going. Up towards halfway. Oof, Ipape. Jesus. Be careful, lad. Left to Cowley. Then across to Potoko. Cutting back towards the middle. By and Horn with the tackle on their own 40. Last tackle for the Cook Islands. Short side left to Cowley. Cuts back towards the middle. Handed off to Masters. Flicks the ball on. They're going for it here. And there's a knock on. Oh. It was intercepted, but it was called a knock on. So close. 4 minutes to go. Well, to be honest, I did put a bet on for -18 for PNG, which they're not going to get. They'd need 2 tries, 2 kicks, and then a drop goal or a penalty or a try. So, oh well. Because they should have been comfortable in this one. This is the very thing I talked about with the lineup that PNG's got. That with the guys they've got available, they should be, they can keep that energy, they can be expansive. But with the players they've got, they should be able to do it cleanly. But they've just not done that. If they do score next, they've secured it. It's now with Horn in centre field, left to Votto. Out the back, good ball to Labour, but good jam in there from Ulberg. Stopped on the 30. 2 tackles to go. Morea, now with Votto. Pops up to Bai. Stopped just short of the 20. Last tackle, they could go for 1. They go short side left to Lamb. Engages the line across to Labour. steps past one, flicks the ball on, and it's into touch. 3 minutes to go. What a disappointing performance. What a real disappointing performance today. 2 minutes 40 to go. Ulberg in possession up towards the 20. And a few extra metres. So Cook Islands might get 2 full sets left in this game. Maybe one more, we'll see. Rennie with a strong carry over the 30 gets an offload. Now with Teague. Makes a few more metres through centre field. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Third tackle. Wigmore, left to Petson Rabati, then left to Masters. Now Cowley across to Iro. Steps back inside, wrapped up by Lamb and McDonald. Good defence. 2 minutes 10 to go. 2 tackles left in this set, just inside PNG territory. Now Patoko. Steps over the 40. Last tackle, 2 minutes left. Teague, right to Petson Rabati, then to Masters, across to Porter, wants an offload. Gets one, but it's collected by Voro. PNG are in possession. They've got 1 minute 40 to go. They can just run down the clock here as long as possible on this set. Derby with the next carry. 1 minute 30 left. Just nothing stupid now, PNG. Just nothing stupid. I'm already going to lose the bet, which is annoying enough, but if they mess up this game... Pape on the 40, goes right to Horn. Stopped on the 30, 1 minute 10 to go, 2 tackles left. Left to Lamb. Now with a Pape. Step in, gets an offload to Bai. 1 minute to go, last tackle for the Kumuls. 20 metres out. It is right to Maria. Then across to McDonald. Possible try here. Kicks the ball through. Putting Ioka under pressure. Kicks it over the dead ball line. Thing is, Cookies, they want to get a quick dropout here. 40 seconds to go. The clock is stopped though, actually. Is this a 20 metre tap? I thought that was kicked on by Ioka. Just checking if this is a 20 metre tap or a goal line dropout. Okay, they said it wasn't touched. So this is going to be a 20 metre tap for the Cook Islands. 7 tackle set. They got 40 seconds to go. Right, we'll see what they can do right at the end of the game. Can they make something happen? Just short of the 30. PNG is going to slow down this ruck so much now. So with Wigmore. Needs an offload. Doesn't get one. 25 seconds to go. Teague. Right to Petson Rabati. Just short of halfway. 20 seconds to go. Reece Martin taking his time to get up. At least... Okay. At least stop the clock. Okay, so for Reece Martin...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
So it's a yellow for Martin with 5 seconds to go. Let's see. Last tackle, Cowley. Left to Masters. What are you doing? Interception from Voro. Okay. Interception from Voro, and PNG will win the game. First of all, to whoever's running the broadcast, it is the last play of the game. Cook Islands need to score a try to equalise, and you think the right call to make is to show Jason Demetriou. You think that that's the right thing to do? Really? So rather than showing the last-minute scramble from Cook Islands, you think, oh, let's put PNG's head coach front and centre on the camera. Are you stupid? Are you actually stupid? It's like in the F1, as soon as somebody's won a race, like they're showing all the cheering from the team, and it's like, just show the other battles that are going on. What are you doing? $38-28. I don't think they're going to go for the 2. That is going to be full time. PNG were not clean at all. They actually do go for 2. And they get it. Even though PNG won the game, I'm freaked out with the Kumuls. The coach must get down to his knees now. I get what you mean. I get what you mean. That was not good enough from PNG. Defensively, a lot of lapses. It wasn't good enough. Completion from the Kumuls was also poor. They were at 57% at one point. It might actually be less than that. Not sure what they had in the end. Completion was awful. Forcing a lot down that left-hand side. Didn't look comfortable at all. But yeah, PNG, they know how to find points. But if they stop turning the ball over, they don't have to deal with so many defensive sets on their own goal line. And as much as they've just won by 12 points, they should have won by about 30. With the squads on paper, they should have won by about 30. That is not good enough from PNG. And if they want to beat Fiji, they've got to complete at a higher rate. I'm happy that PNG won because I do like PNG, but I'm really disappointed with that effort. It was a good effort from the Cook Islands, but that is honestly disappointing. But maybe they can clean it up for next week. We'll see. Major disappointment. Right. Just to let you guys know, what are we at for subs? 13,238. Thank you very much if you have subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. If you haven't yet, please do. If you want to follow me on TikTok, you can do. Link in the description, or just search Kinetic Rugby League on TikTok. I'm going to make a stream highlights video out of this in about an hour or so, if I can do. And yeah, I'll be streaming the Ashes Game 1 later on. So yeah, stop by for the Ashes a bit later. But for those that stop by, thanks for being here. I always like doing the PNG games, but hopefully it's not like that next week. Hopefully. But yeah. Alright, well thank you for stopping by. Alright, if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be back for the Ashes, and I'll be back for Tonga vs Samoa tomorrow. But yeah, have a great day. See ya.